Hello dear followers and subscribers. I haven't presented you my project and I I don't have the template right now. It's gonna be let's say a modern version of the violin shaped guitar body, I mean. And I still get to sew some parts, but this is a rough shape, so I still get to remove this, and here for the hand access. You probably know how to use a jigsaw. I'm sure just everybody knows how to do that. So I'm going to record mostly things that are related to my build and my build only. And today is one of these days where I have to make something really strange. I've seen that done by Red Layer Guitars. Probably quote him in the description. And I saw him do that on a head. How was it? It was a headless ash body, three layers body, something like that. I'm going to route a thing here and through the whole body. So that means you'll be able to see the strings from behind the guitar like that. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm gonna sew this, and this, of course, and begin drilling for this routing thingy. And that's what I'm going to do today. To be completely honest, I don't have the good organization for this build, for Luthiery right now. I have many things to do, and I can only work on this on Wednesday afternoons and Sunday afternoons. That I don't have much time for that, homework, things like that. So I'm going to record this in many days. It's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna take many days, but I'm not actually working. So I will probably release like one episode for the body, one episode for the neck. Okay, so I've drilled 2 holes right here, and I'm going to join them in the middle using my saw, and I will cut the remaining things. Okay, so I roughly cut this in the middle. I'm going to use my drill press to mark all the holes that I got to make, including for the pickup, and to position the bridge that I'm still making. Okay, I'll see you guys another day. Okay, so I changed the plans. I had the walnut doesn't look that good at all. So I got this flame maple top, which is a little bit bent, doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do today is, it's too late to what I'm going to do is position the maple on the guitar using the masking tape super glue trick, and drill the holes in the maple using what I had already made in the walnut as guides. That will help me to position everything correctly. For the glue up, I will have drill bits in the holes to maintain everything as I want it to be. I'm gonna glue it directly and just try to be as precise as possible, and then it will be harder, but I don't have any choice apparently. I will have to cut it directly on the body. Yeah, nice. One day later, the glue has cured, and I have this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a standard drill to make sure the holes are perfectly straight, and I will use my template to make to draw the outline and cut it from the top. And to prevent tear out, I'm using this on the bottom. I'm going to position it correctly, at least try to, using the drilling bits I used. So it's going to be like that. Oh, by the way, this is only a temporary cavity design. I don't think I'm going to actually use this one. And nice. The jointing isn't perfect. I'm only going to create the basic outline, and it's going to be perfected with the router anyway, and I will need to sand the top to make sure it's perfectly flat for later. Now it's gypsum. I have to be very careful because it's still a little thick under that, and I'll have some really nice cutoffs, at least I should, with which I will make knobs, 1 or 2, with some brass inside. Let's cut! To go faster, I'm going to just place the template on the body and trace where I have to cut with a pencil and do it with the saw. That's good. I'll have a good margin for that. I'm not going to cut the pickup cavity, it's just to know where it's going to be. And I'm good. Now I'm going to cut. And it's done. It's much it's much better than it was at first. There's a little tear off right here, doesn't really matter. I'm going to remove 1 centimeter from the walnut. That's where I'm going to stop for this episode. Next time I will be routing the outside, the cavities, and where the bridge I'm making is supposed to go. And there will be a last episode, probably, and I don't know if that it will be in the next episode or the third one on the body, but I will be making the carve of the body, and of course the staining process, which will probably be interesting for a carved top. I've never stained a carved top. I've never made a carved top, and I've never made a carved top either. So I think this build is going to be interesting. I'm really happy to be at this point, and yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm really happy how this build is turning out. The kind of violin shape is good and the weight is correct. I don't think it's that heavy, and there probably won't be a neck dive problem. Whenever I put it like this, it falls backwards. So I think this will really be my very best guitar. The routing process might be a little strange because I have to route the inside, which will be hard, of course, but interesting to do. I will have to be careful not to break the wood at that point. And that's it for this episode. Thanks guys for watching. I'll come back to you real soon whenever I have time to send this to the real thickness and make sure the jointing gets a little better, or I'll just use some wood paste and we'll soon start to see the final result. Goodbye and see you next time.